help us get away on time, we kindly ask that you step in from the aisle while stowing your baggage or waiting to take your seat. This allows your fellow passengers boarding behind you to pass through easily. When storing your hand baggage, please place larger items in the overhead lockers. If your cabin bag has wheels, it should be placed wheels first to maximize space. Smaller items such as handbags, laptop bags, or airport shopping can be placed under the seat in front of you. For those seated in rows 1, 12 or 13, these are emergency exit rows. To keep the floor area completely clear for takeoff and landing, all personal items must be placed in the overhead lockers. Thank you for your cooperation, and once again, you're very welcome on board with Aer Lingus this afternoon.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard this Aer Lingus flight operated by Green Skies Airlines. We're just doing some final paperwork around the flight deck, and as soon as everybody's seated and doors are closed, we're doing our way.
Good afternoon, everyone. and you're all very welcome on board this Aer Lingus flight. To help us get away on time, we kindly ask that you step in from the aisle while stowing your baggage or waiting to take your seat. This allows your fellow passengers boarding behind you to pass through easily. When storing your hand baggage, please place larger items in the overhead lockers. If your cabin bag has wheels, it should be placed wheels first to maximize space. Smaller items such as handbags, a laptop bag, or airport shopping can be placed under the seat in front of you. For those seated in rows 1, 12 or 13, these are emergency exit rows. To keep the floor area completely clear for takeoff and landing, all personal items must be placed in the overhead lockers. Thank you for your cooperation, and once again, you're very welcome on board with Aer Lingus this afternoon.
Okay, once we before start checklist. APU master on, APU starter on, APU lead on. Parking brake on, first levers idle. Top bay windows closed. Okay, boarding complete.
Cabin crew, boarding complete.
Cabin crew, boarding is now complete. Thank you.
Okay. Just final weight balance checks. Fuel planning. Barajas ground, Shamrock 267, request push and start.
Shamrock 267, Barragers ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Push and start approved. Face north, Shamrock 267. Okay. Start. Oh. Okay, ATC start approved. Pushback. Engine mode selector. Start. Okay. Parking brake released. Okay, clear to start. Engine 1.
Cabin crew, doors to automatic and cross check. Good afternoon, and you're all very welcome on board this Aer Lingus flight, which will be departing shortly. As we get ready for departure, please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your tray table is stowed, and your seat back is in the upright position with the armrest down. All window blinds should now be open. Smoking on board, including the use of electronic cigarettes or vaping devices, is illegal and strictly prohibited. The lavatories are fitted with smoke alarms, and tampering with them or removing any safety equipment, such as life jackets or seatbelts, is a serious offence.
Okay, good engine start. Starting engine 2.
We're very pleased to welcome you on board, and we hope you'll have a comfortable and enjoyable flight with us today. Please ensure all personal electronic devices, including mobile phones and tablets, are now switched to flight safe mode, or the equivalent airplane settings. These may be used throughout the flight once in this mode. Laptops and larger electronic devices must now be powered off and securely stowed, either under the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers, and may not be used during taxi, takeoff or landing. If your device doesn't have a flight safe or airplane mode, it must now be switched off and remain off for the duration of the flight. Should any device become damaged, overheat, emit smoke, or become lodged in the seat structure, please inform a member of the crew immediately. And finally, if you're wearing headphones,
how to start checklists.
we kindly ask that you
Engine
remove
mode
them for the
normal.
duration of the safety demonstration.
APU bleed off, and the ISO is required. APU master
Ladies and gentlemen,
off.
may I now draw your attention to the safety features of this Airbus A320 aircraft.
Spoilers
Fasten your
armed.
seatbelt, insert the flat metal end into the buckle.
Neutral.
Pull the strap to tighten it securely around
Flaps
your waist. To release the
set
seatbelt, simply
1.
lift the buckle cover, This aircraft has a total of 8 emergency exits, all clearly marked with illuminated red exit signs. In reduced visibility, floor path lighting will guide you to the exits. There are 2 exits at the front of the aircraft, one on the left-hand side and one on the right. And there are 2 doors at the rear of the aircraft, again one on the left-hand side and one on the right. Additionally, there are 4 overwing exits located at rows 12 and 13, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. All exits must remain completely clear during taxi, takeoff and landing. Please take a moment now to locate your nearest exit, remembering it may be behind you. In the event of an emergency, leave all cabin baggage behind and proceed to the nearest useful exit. A life jacket
Brahas ground.
in a package
Request taxi to the active Shamrock
Remove
267.
the jacket from the package. Place it over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, secure the clip, and pull it tight.
Shamrock 267, runway 14 left, taxi via Echo Alpha,
And a light
Alpha Kilo, Alpha Yankee.
To inflate the life jacket, pull the red toggle sharply.
Taxi to runway 14 left via Echo Alpha, November, Alpha, Kilo, Alpha Yankee, Shamrock 267.
Safety information card is located in the seat pocket in front of you. This card contains important safety information. We ask that you read it carefully before departure. In the unlikely event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will drop down automatically from the panel above your seat. Remove any face covering. Pull the mask firmly towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Use the elastic band to secure it.
Okay, taxi clearance, park and brake off.
Assisting others. Cabin lights will be dimmed for takeoff. And
Runway
again for
turn lights
landing.
on.
This is a normal safety procedure.
Taxi
If
lights
you
on.
require additional cabin crew stations for cabin secure check.
Taxi.
Hello, Captain.
Brakes check.
Cabin is secure for takeoff.
Okay, auto brake set to max. Transponder squawk, check. Engine mode selector, check. Radar, check. And takeoff config, check, all green. Lovely bit of HUD.
267, contact Barrages Tower 118.98.
Roger, Barrages Tower on 118.8, Shamrock 267. Roger, tower on 118.98, Shamrock 267. Rajas Tower, Shamrock 267, ready for takeoff, runway 14 left.
Shamrock 267, Barrages Tower, wind 240 at 1 focus 27, runway 14 left, cleared for takeoff.
Roger, clear for takeoff, runway 14 left, Shamrock 267. Okay, takeoff, landing lights on, cabin crew advised. Okay, line up. Line up, runway 14 left, takeoff thrust applied. Positive rate, gear up.
Shamrock 267, contact Madrid departure 134.03.
Departure on 134.03, Shamrock 267. Madrid departure, Shamrock 267, flight level 3600.
Shamrock 267, Madrid departure, identified, climb to flight level 170.
Climb flight level 170, Shamrock 267. Flaps up, taxi light off, runway turn lights off.
All aircraft be advised, information November now current, QNH 1010.
with
stay
your
seated
seatbelt
with your
securely
seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign overhead remains on. For your comfort and safety, we recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated. Take care when opening overhead lockers, as items
When
may have
opening the overhead lockers, please take care as items may have moved during takeoff and could fall out, potentially causing injury to yourself or others nearby. We'll shortly be starting
Find a
our
great range
via
of
food and
sandwiches,
drink
hot
service.
food, snacks,
You can
hot
browse
drinks,
the full
and a
menu
bar.
on the Aer
If
Lingus
you'd like
app,
any help or
where you'll find a
recommendations,
wide
just ask one of the crew
selection
as
of
we come through
sandwiches,
the cabin.
hot
Do
meals,
apologize if your
snacks,
first choice isn't
hot
available, as
beverages,
this may
and a full bar. If you'd like any assistance or recommendations, feel free to ask a member of the crew as we pass through the cabin. We do apologize if your preferred option is unavailable, as this may be due to earlier demand. Please note that we are a cashless airline. Most major credit and debit cards are accepted. If you have any allergies, do let us know and we'll be happy to provide allergen information. Later in the flight, we'll be offering our Fenix service with a selection of gifts and luxury brands available at savings of up to 57% compared to typical high-street prices. If there's anything else we can do to make your flight more comfortable, please don't hesitate to let us know. For now, sit back, relax, and enjoy your journey with us.
Seatbelts off.
Shamrock 267, contact Madrid Center 118.275.
Madrid Center on 118.275, Shamrock 267. Madrid Center, Shamrock 267, flight level 150, climbing flight level 170.
Madrid Center, Air Lingus 57 Golf Alpha to 12,100 feet for flight level 150. Air Lingus 57 Golf Alpha, Madrid Center, radar contact, climb to flight level 300. Climb to flight level 300, Air Lingus 57 Golf Alpha. Shamrock 267, Madrid Center, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 340.
Roger, climb flight level 340, Shamrock 267. November.
Berlin 39 Mike Mike, Madrid Center. Expect Pixar tree power with the Pixar transition, runway 27.
Expect Pixar tree papa with the Pixar transition. Runway 27. Berlin 39 Mike Mike.
Air Mexico 021 Heavy, descend to flight level 350.
Descend to flight level 350, Air Mexico 021 Heavy.
Iberia 30 Alpha Zulu, descend to flight level 170.
Descend to flight level 170, Iberia 30 Alpha Zulu.
Madrid Center, Europa 51 Mike Lima, crossing 3,300 feet for 5,000 feet.
Europa 51 Mike Lima, Madrid Center, good afternoon. Radar contact, continue climb to 5,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Continue climb to 5,000 feet, QNH 1010, Europa 51 Mike Lima.
0131 Uniform prepare, contact border control 125.6, bye-bye. Center on 125.60, wings 31 Uniform prepare.
Madrid Center, Jordanian 109, to 12,100 feet for flight level 150, direct level door.
Jordanian 109, Madrid Center, identified, climb to flight level 300.
Climb to flight level 300, Jordanian 109.
Swift 271 X-ray, contact border control 120.3, bye-bye.
Contact border control 120.3, Swift 271 X-ray.
Madrid Center, Lufthansa 07 prepare, good afternoon, flight level 307.
Lufthansa 07 prepare, Madrid Center, identified, continue climb to flight level 340.
Continue climb to flight level 340, Lufthansa 07 prepare.
Emirates 51 prepare super, contact Barcelona Center 119.45.
Center on 119.45, Emirates 51 Papa Super.
Iberia 34 Charlie Echo, Madrid Center. Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 25.
Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 25, Iberia 34 Charlie Echo.
Iberia 34 Charlie Echo, contact Ollie approach 127.75.
Contact Ollie approach 127.75, Iberia 34 Charlie Echo.
Europa 51 Mike Cleaner, increase speed to 240 knots.
Increase speed to 240 knots, Europa 51 Mike Lima.
European Flyers 449, resume all navigation.
Roger, resume all navigation, European Flyers 449.
Madrid Center, Ryanair 6 Lima Alpha, climbing flight level 148 for flight level 170, direct Gesma.
Ryanair 6 Lima Alpha, Madrid Center, identified, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Ryanair 6 Lima Alpha.
Brilliant Foxtrot Echo, descend to flight level 230. Descend to flight level 230, Brilliant Foxtrot Echo. Iberia 30 Alpha Zulu, descend to 8,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend to 8,000 feet, QNH 1010, Iberia 30 Alpha Zulu.
Europa 51 Mike Lima, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed, Europa 51 Mike Lima.
Air Portugal 72 Golf Hotel, contact border control 125.6.
Center on 125.6, Air Portugal 72 Golf Hotel.
Berlin 39 Mike Mike, Pixar tree prepare with the Pixar transition, runway 27, report ready for descent.
Pixar tree papa with the Pixar transition, runway 27, ready for descent, Berlin 39 Mike Mike.
Berlin 39 Mike Mike, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1007.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Berlin 39 Mike Mike.
Berlin 39 Mike, contact Bremen radar approach 124.8.
Contact Bremen Raid, our approach 124.8, Berlin 39 Mike.
Air Mexico 021 Heavy, descend to flight level 260.
Descend to flight level 260, Air Mexico 021 Heavy.
Enterprise 7 Foxtrot, contact breast control 123.75.
Contact breast control 123.75, Enterprise 7 Foxtrot.
Madrid Center, AirHop 546, flight level 370.
AirHop 546, Madrid Center, identified.
Madrid Center, Flex 065 Kilo, good afternoon, flight level 410.
Flex 065 Kilo, Madrid Center, radar contact. Ryanair 47 Golf Delta, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
Contact Lisbon Center 119.55, Ryanair 47 Golf Delta.
Ryanair 6 Yankee November, descend to flight level 170.
Descend to flight level 170, Ryanair 6 Yankee November.
Iberia 30 Alpha Zulu, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Iberia 30 Alpha Zulu.
Viewing 83 Juliet Papa, Madrid Center, expect Roxa 2 Golf, runway 17.
Expect Roxa 2 Golf, runway 17, viewing 83 Juliet Papa.
Viewing 83 Juliet Papa, Roxa 2 Golf, runway 17, report ready for descent.
Roxa 2 Golf, runway 17, ready for descent, viewing 83 Juliet Papa.
Viewing 83 Juliet Papa, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130, viewing 83 Juliet Papa.
Alpine 57 Foxtrot Zulu, contact Lisbon Center 119.55, have a good afternoon.
Center on 119.55, Alpine 57 Foxtrot Zulu.
Madrid Center, EZ9920, flight level 340.
EZ9920, Madrid Center, radar contact. Viewing 2508, Madrid Center, expect in Joseph for Echo, runway 27.
Expect in Joseph for Echo, runway 27, viewing 2508.
Air Mexico 021 Heavy, descend to flight level 190.
Descend to flight level 190, Air Mexico 021 Heavy.
Madrid Center, Salta 636, good afternoon, 1,000 feet.
Saltai 636, Madrid Center, good afternoon. Radar contact, continue climb to flight level 190.
Continue climb to flight level 190, Saltai 636.
Alpine 68, Echo Tango, contact border control 120.3.
Contact border control 120.3, Alpine 68 Echo Tango.
Madrid Centre, Grover 7 4 November, Kilo Heavy, through 4,400 feet for 5,000 feet direct and D030. Europa 7 4 November, Kilo Heavy, Madrid Centre, identified. Ryanair 6 Yankee November, descend to 8,000 feet, QNH1010.
Descend to 8,000 feet, QNH1010, Ryanair 6 Yankee November.
Swift 4 Prepare Quebec, Madrid Centre, expect Elgic Street Tango, runway 17.
Expect Elgic Street Tango, runway 17, Swiss 4 Papa Quebec.
Ryanair 537 Foxtrot, contact breast control 127.2 bye-bye.
Contact breast control 127.2 Ryanair 537 Foxtrot. Madrid Centre, Ryanair 6 November Echo, good afternoon, 4,000 feet.
Ryanair 6 November Echo, Madrid Centre, good afternoon. Radar contact, continue climb to flight level 100.
Continue climb to flight level 100, Ryanair 6 November Echo.
True Jet 9 Hotel Kilo, contact Lisbon Centre 119.55, have a good afternoon.
Centre on 119.55, True Jet 9 Hotel Kilo. Madrid Centre, Albastar 5526, 4,000 feet.
Albastar 5526, Madrid Centre, radar contact. Fueling 2508, contact Seville approach 128.5.
Contact Seville approach 128.5, viewing 2508.
Ryanair 3 Quebec, Quebec, contact Zaragoza GCA approach 130.025.
Contact Zaragoza GCA approach 130.025, Ryanair 3 Quebec, Quebec.
Air Mexico 021 Heavy, descend to 1,000 feet, QNH1010.
Descend to 1,000 feet, QNH1010, Air Mexico 021 Heavy.
Swiss 4 Prepare Quebec, Elgic Street Tango, runway 17, report ready for descent.
Elgic Street Tango, runway 17, ready for descent, Swiss 4 Papa Quebec.
Swiss 4 Prepare Quebec, descend to flight level 190.
Descend to flight level 190, Swiss 4 Papa Quebec.
Ryanair 6 Yankee November, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Ryanair 6 Yankee November.
Lufthansa 14 Charlie, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Lufthansa 14 Charlie.
Air Portugal 824 Whiskey, contact border control 120.3. Centre on 120.3, Air Portugal 824 Whiskey. Speedbird 491 uniform, contact breast control 123.75.
Centre on 123.75, Speedbird 491 uniform, have a good afternoon.
Air Mexico 021 Heavy, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Air Mexico 021 Heavy.
Ryanair 9225, contact breast control 127.2.
Centre on 127.2, Ryanair 9225.
Air Portugal 870, contact Barcelona Centre 119.45. Center on 119.45 at Portugal 870. Bye-bye. Swift 4 Papa Quebec, contact Lisbon Center 119.55, bye-bye.
Center on 119.55, Swiss 4 Papa Quebec.
Ryanair 6 Whiskey Hotel, contact Breast Control 127.2. Contact Breast Control 127.2, Ryanair 6 Whiskey Hotel. Preston 3, 8 November, contact Breast Control 124.725, bye-bye. Center on 124.725, Heston 3, 8 November. Have a good afternoon.
Madrid Center, Europa 69 Charlie Yankee, through 7,200 feet for 10,000 feet direct Navas del Rey.
Europa 69 Charlie Yankee, Madrid Center, identified, climb to 11,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Climb to 11,000 feet, QNH 1010, Europa 69 Charlie Yankee.
Postman 871 Heavy, contact Madrid Approach 118.4. Contact Madrid Approach 118.4, Postman 871 Heavy. Air Portugal 7, 2 Papa Alpha, contact Breast Control 123.75. Central 123.75, Air Portugal 7, 2 Papa Alpha. Madrid Center, here Continental Victor Kilo, flight level 170. Continental Victor Kilo, Madrid Center, identified. Top for 6-4 November Yankee, contact Lisbon Center 119.55, have a good afternoon.
Contact Lisbon Center 119.55 tops with 6-4 November Yankee.
Healing 83 Juliet Papa, descend to 3,100 feet, QNH 1004. Descend to 3,100 feet, QNH 1004, viewing 83 Juliet Papa. Speedbird 507, Foxtrot, contact Breast Control 127.2, have a good afternoon.
Contact Breast Control 127.2, Speedbird 507, Foxtrot. Madrid Center, fueling 5 Echo November, flight level 339er.
Fueling 5 Echo November, Madrid Center, identified. Fenix 94 Romeo Delta, contact Breast Control 123.75. Contact Breast Control 123.75, Fenix 9 for Romeo Delta.
Madrid Center, Air China Freight 3104 Heavy, leaving flight level 151 for flight level 180.
Air China Freight 3104 Heavy, Madrid Center, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 366.
Climb to flight level 366, Air China Freight 3104 Heavy.
Platoon 805, contact Border Control 120.3. Center on 120.3, Platoon 805, bye-bye. Viewing 83 Juliet Papa, contact Santiago, approach 120.2. Contact Santiago, approach 120.2, viewing 83 Juliet Papa. Aer Lingus 57 Golf Alpha, contact Barcelona Center 119.45, have a good afternoon. Center on 119.45, Aer Lingus 57 Golf Alpha. Easy 13 Hotel Echo, contact breath control 124.725. Contact breath control 124.725, Easy 13 Hotel Echo, bye bye. Madrid Center, Europa 76 X-Ray Romeo, good afternoon, 2,800 feet. Europa 76 X-Ray Romeo, Madrid Center, good afternoon, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 150. Continue climb to flight level 150, Europa 76 X-Ray Romeo. Vista 565, contact border control 120.3, bye bye.
Center on 120.3, Vista 565.
Ryanair 8 X-Ray Foxtrot, contact border control 120.3.
Contact border control 120.3, Ryanair 8 X-Ray Foxtrot, have a good afternoon.
Madrid Center, Air Portugal 6 Alpha Mike, flight level 250. Air Portugal 6 Alpha Mike, Madrid Center, identified. EVAP on 137, contact Barcelona Center 119.45, bye bye.
Center on 119.45, EVAP 1137. Madrid Center, Easy 46 Kilo Papa, good afternoon, flight level 330.
Easy 46 Kilo Papa, Madrid Center, radar contact. Horseman 6100 Heavy, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
Center on 119.55, Postman 6100 Heavy.
Jordanian 109, Madrid Center, expect cast to Whiskey, runway 24 right.
Expect cast to Whiskey, runway 24 right, Jordanian 109.
Madrid Center, Ryanair 58 Kilo Papa, flight level 370. Ryanair 58 Kilo Papa, Madrid Center, radar contact. Jordanian 109, contact Barcelona Center 119.45, bye bye.
Contact Barcelona Center 119.45, Jordanian 109.
Ryanair 256 Papa, contact Shamiko Danik 123.95. Center on 123.95, Ryanair 256 Papa, have a good afternoon. Sky Travel 5664, contact breath control 123.75, bye bye. Contact breath control 123.75, Sky Travel 5664. Madrid Center, viewing 1000, 5,200 feet. Fueling 1000, Madrid Center, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 150. Continue climb to flight level 150, viewing 1000. Arabian Maroc 101, contact breast control 123.75.
Contact breast control 123.75, Arabian Maroc 101, bye-bye.
Good afternoon, Madrid Center. Qataria 8173 Heavy, descending via Tursa, 7 Echo, flight level 301.
Qatari 8173 Heavy, Madrid Center, identified. Ryanair 5, 8 November, Quebec, contact border control 125.6. Contact border control 125.6, Ryanair 5, 8 November, Quebec. Have a good afternoon. Speedbird 5, 8 Tango Lima, contact Lisbon Center 119.55, have a good afternoon.
Contact Lisbon Center 119.55, Speedbird 5, 8 Tango Lima.
Fueling 1000, Madrid Center, expect Turso 7 Echo, runway 18 left. Expect Turso 7 Echo, runway 18 left, fueling 1000. Griffin 9 Lima Golf, Madrid Center, expecting Joseph 4 Echo, runway 27. Expecting Joseph 4 Echo, runway 27, Griffin 9 Lima Golf. Ryanair 6 Lima Alpha, contact breast control 123.75, bye-bye.
Contact breast control 123.75, Ryanair 6 Lima Alpha, have a good afternoon. Madrid Center, BLN 3 Kilo Kilo, good afternoon, flight level 330.
BLN 3 Kilo Kilo, Madrid Center, identified. Alpine 52 Romeo uniform, Madrid Center, expect top to 8 November, runway 32 left. Expect top to 8 November, runway 32 left, Alpine 52 Romeo uniform. Air Portugal 434 Tango, contact breast control 123.75. Contact breast control 123.75, Air Portugal 434 Tango. Good afternoon, Madrid Center, with Malta 9 Bravo X-ray, descending via Duxo 7 Bravo, flight level 304. With Malta 9 Bravo X-ray, Madrid Center, identified. Air Portugal 642, contact breast control 123.75, have a good afternoon.
Center on 123.75, Air Portugal 642.
Shamrock 267, contact breast control 123.75.
Center on 123.75, Shamrock 267. Breast control, Shamrock 267, good afternoon, flight level 340.
Shamrock 267, breast control identified. Transavia 19 Victor, contact breast control 124.8, have a good afternoon. Center 124.8, Transavia 19 Victor. Shamrock Shamrock 5 Lima Whiskey, contact breast control 124.8 bye-bye.
Center 124.8 Shamrock 5 Lima Whiskey.
M43 Yankee, contact Madrid Center 118.275, have a good afternoon.
Center 118.275, KLM43 Yankee.
Winds 269, contact border control 125.6.
Contact border control 125.6, Eurowinds 269, have a good afternoon.
Breast control, Beeline 3 Hotel Echo, 2,000 feet. Beeline 3 Hotel Echo, breast control, good afternoon, identified. Continue climb to flight level 090.
Continue climb to flight level 090, Beeline 3 Hotel Echo.
Speedbird 460 Mike, contact Madrid Center 118.275.
Center 118.275, Speedbird 460 Mike.
Breast control, BC62 Delta, flight level 360. PT62 Delta, breast control identified. Lufthansa 97 Alpha, contact breast control 124.725.
Center 124.725 Lufthansa 97 Alpha.
Shamrock 267, contact breast control 124.725. Have a good afternoon.
Contact breast control 124.725 Shamrock 267. Breast control, Shamrock 267, good afternoon, flight level 340.
Shamrock 267, breast control, radar contact. Ryanair 6764, turn left, heading 025.
Turn left, heading 025, Ryanair 6764.
Ryanair 6764, contact Madrid Center 118.275.
Centre 118.275, Ryanair 6764. Have a good afternoon.
Ryanair 6 Papa Tango, contact Madrid Center 118.275.
Contact Madrid Center 118.275, Ryanair 6 Papa Tango. Press control, Ryanair 46 Echo Golf, 2,000 feet.
Ryanair 46 Echo Golf, press control, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 190.
Continue climb to flight level 190, Ryanair 46 Echo Golf.
Fueling 5 Echo November, contact press control 123.75, have a good afternoon.
Centre on 123.75, fueling 5 Echo November, have a good afternoon.
Press control, Ryanair 394 Kilo, 2,000 feet.
Ryanair 394 Kilo, press control, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 080.
Continue climb to flight level 080, Ryanair 394 Kilo.
Shamrock 7 Tango 9, contact press control 127.2.
Centre on 127.2, Shamrock 7 Tango 9.
Speedbird 507 Foxtrot, contact press control 120.15.
Contact press control 120.15, Speedbird 507 Foxtrot.
fraction 966 Quebec. Contact breast control 123.75. Have a good afternoon.
Contact breast control 123.75 fraction 966 Quebec.
Portugal 763, contact Madrid Center 118.275. Center on 118.275 at Portugal 763. Aston 38 November, contact breast control 123.75, bye-bye.
Center on 123.75, Heston 38 November. Have a good afternoon.
Lufthansa 97 Alpha, contact Madrid Center 118.275, bye-bye.
Contact Madrid Center 118.275, Lufthansa 97 Alpha.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We've now reached our cruising altitude of 34,000 feet in our Airbus A320. Things are looking smooth up ahead. At this time, we're about halfway through our route to Dublin, and that's about 860 or so miles from Madrid. The weather at Dublin is currently looking good, light winds and 8 degrees Celsius. We'll keep you informed as we get closer. In the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy the service on board. On behalf of the crew, we're glad to have you with us today. Thank you for choosing Aer Lingus.
Shamrock 267, contact breast control 127.2.
Contact breast control 127.2, Shamrock 267. Breast control, Shamrock 267, flight level 340.
Shamrock 267, breast control identified. Ryanair 6 Whiskey Hotel, contact London Control 118.475. Centre on 118.475, Ryanair 6 Whiskey Hotel.
West Control, Air France 174 Heavy, flight level 350.
Air France 174 Heavy, West Control identified. Easy 20 Tango Whiskey, contact Breast Control 124.725.
Contact Breast Control 124.725, Easy 20 Tango Whiskey.
Rest control, Easy 57 Kilo Echo, 2000 feet. Easy 57 Kilo Echo, rest control, good afternoon, identified, continue climb to flight level 130. Continue climb to flight level 130, Easy 57 Kilo Echo. Fenix 4 Kilo Juliet, turn right, heading 000. Turn right, heading 000, Fenix 4 Kilo Juliet. Easy 9920, contact London Control 118.775, bye-bye. Centre 118.775, Easy 9920, have a good afternoon. Shamrock 7 Tango 9, contact London Control 118.775, have a good afternoon. Centre 118.775, Shamrock 7 Tango 9. ED3176, contact London Control 118.775. Center on 118.775, easy 3176. Shamrock 267, contact London, control 118.775.
Center on 118.775, Shamrock 267, have a good afternoon. London Control, Shamrock 267, flight level 340.
Shamrock 267, London Control, identified. Shamrock 7, Tango 9, London Control, expect near 1 Lima, runway 28 left.
Expect near 1 Lima, runway 28 left, Shamrock 7 Tango 9.
Ryanair 537 Foxtrot, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Ryanair 537 Foxtrot.
Ryanair 54 X-ray Victor, contact Dublin approach 119.555.
Contact Dublin approach 119.555, Ryanair 54 X-ray Victor.
Ryanair 537 Foxtrot, contact Shannon control 132.15.
Center 132.15, Ryanair 537 Foxtrot, have a good afternoon.
Speedbird 19 November Heavy, contact Shamrock Oceanic 123.905.
Contact Shamrock Oceanic 123.905, Speedbird 19 November Heavy.
Shamrock 5 Lima Whiskey, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Shamrock 5 Lima Whiskey.
Shamrock 5 Lima Whiskey, contact Shannon control 132.15.
Contact Shannon Control 132.15 Shamrock 5 Lima Whiskey. Have a good afternoon.
Shamrock 7 Tango 9, contact Dublin approach 119.555.
Contact Dublin approach 119.555, Shamrock 7 Tango 9.
Shamrock 239, Dublin 4 Lima, runway 28 left, report ready for descent.
Dublin 4 Lima, runway 28 left, ready for descent. Shamrock 239.
Shamrock 239, descent to flight level 160.
Descent to flight level 160, Shamrock 239.
Easy 828, contact London Control 118.475, have a good afternoon.
St. John 118.475, Easy 828.
Ryanair 9 Golf Uniform, turn left heading 345, climb to flight level 070. Expect further clearance in about 32 miles.
Turn left, heading 345, climb to flight level 070, Ryanair 9 Golf Uniform.
Speedbird 7 Juliet Super, contact Shannon Control 132.15, bye-bye.
St. John 132.15, Speedbird 7 Juliet Super.
ED24 Mike Uniform, London Control, expect Lister 1 November, runway 07.
Expect Lister 1 November, runway 07, ED24 Mike Uniform.
Speedbird 2273 Heavy, contact Shannon Control 132.15. Center on 132.15, Speedbird 2273 Heavy, have a good afternoon.
London Control, Ryanair 31 Yankee Alpha, flight level 266.
Ryanair 31 Yankee Alpha, London Control, radar contact. ED290 Uniform, London Control, expect radar vectors, ILS runway 04. Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 04, ED290 Uniform. Tom Jet 8 Juliet Lima, contact London Control 118.475, bye-bye.
Contact London Control 118.475, Tom Jet 8 Juliet Lima.
London Control, Ryanair 9225, 1,500 feet.
ED13 Hotel Echo, London Control, expect PET 1 Lima, runway 27.
Expect PET 1 Lima, runway 27, ED13 Hotel Echo.
Ryanair 9225, London Control, radar contact. ED53 November Kilo, contact London Control 118.475, bye-bye.
St. John 118.475, ED53 November Kilo.
15 Mike Quebec, London Control. Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 04.
Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 04, Greenstone 15 Mike Quebec.
Easy 13 Hotel Echo, Pets 1 Lima, runway 27, report ready for descent.
Pets 1 Lima, runway 27, ready for descent, Easy 13 Hotel Echo.
Easy 13 Hotel Echo, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Easy 13 Hotel Echo.
Easy 573 Papa, London Control. Expect Apple 1 Golf, runway 23.
Expect Apple 1 Golf, runway 23, Easy 573 Papa.
Easy 290 Uniform, radar vectors, ILS runway 04, report ready for descent. Radar vectors, ILS runway 04, ready for descent, Easy 290 Uniform. Easy 290 Uniform, Belfast City landing runway 04. Belfast City, landing runway 04, Easy 290 Uniform. Easy 290 Uniform, contact Belfast approach 134.8. Contact Belfast approach 134.8, Easy 290 Uniform. Tomjet 7762, contact London Control 118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475, Tomjet 7762.
Logan 697, London Control. Expect Penny 1 Mike, runway 05 right.
Expect Penny 1 Mike, runway 05 right, Logan 697.
Raven Foxtrot Alpha, London Control. Expect Compton 1 Papa, runway 06.
Expect Compton 1 Papa, runway 06, Raven Foxtrot Alpha.
Easy 9920, London Control. Expect radar vectors, RNAV runway 07.
Expect radar vectors, RNAV runway 07, Easy 9920.
Easy 13 Hotel Echo, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Easy 13 Hotel Echo.
Speedbird 89 Echo Golf, London Control. Expect Apple 1 Golf, runway 23.
Expect Apple 1 Golf, runway 23, Speedbird 89 Echo Golf.
Fenix 1 Hotel Lima, contact London Control 118.475.
Centrum 118.475, Fenix 1 Hotel Lima.
Easy 573 Papa, Apple 1 Golf, runway 23, report ready for descent.
Apple 1 Golf, runway 23, ready for descent, Easy 573 Papa.
Easy 573 Papa, descend to flight level 260.
Descend to flight level 260, Easy 573 Papa.
Topsis 53 Alpha Victor, contact London Control 118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475 tops, with 53 Alpha Victor, bye-bye.
Ryanair 31 Yankee Alpha, contact Brest Control 124.725, have a good afternoon.
Centrum 124.725, Ryanair 31 Yankee Alpha.
Easy 9920, radar vectors, RNAV runway 07, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors are level runway 07, ready for descent, easy 9920.
Easy 9920, Aldergrove, landing runway 07.
Aldergrove, landing runway 07, easy 9920.
Ryanair 9 Golf uniform, cleared direct Laney, resume on navigation.
Roger, we'll head direct to Laney, then resume on navigation, Ryanair 9 Golf uniform, thanks.
Easy 9920, descend to flight level 330.
Descend to flight level 330, easy 9920.
Speedbird 89 Echo Golf, Apple 1 Golf, runway 23, report ready for descent.
Apple 1 Golf, runway 23, ready for descent, Speedbird 89 Echo Golf.
Speedbird 89 Echo Golf, descend to flight level 260.
Descend to flight level 260, Speedbird 89 Echo Golf.
Ryanair 9225, turn left, heading 015 vectors for St Morgan Air Base Airport.
Turn left, heading 015 Ryanair 9225.
Ryanair 9225, contact Nuki approach 133.405.
Contact Nuki approach 133.405 Ryanair 9225.
ED 9920, contact Shannon control 132.15, bye-bye.
Contact Shannon control 132.15, easy 9920.
Shamrock 239, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Shamrock 239.
Easy 13 Hotel Echo, contact Liverpool approach 119.855.
Contact Liverpool approach 119.855, easy 13 Hotel Echo.
Check 6 Romeo Yankee, contact London control 118.475.
Center on 118.475, Chinook 6 Romeo Yankee.
Greenstone 15 Mike Quebec, radar vectors, ILS runway 04, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 04, ready for descent, Greenstone 15 Mike Quebec.
Greenstone 15 Mike Quebec, Belfast City landing runway 04.
Belfast City, landing runway 04, Greenstone 15 Mike Quebec.
Greenstone 15 Mike Quebec, contact Belfast approach 134.8.
Contact Belfast approach 134.8, Greenstone 15 Mike Quebec.
Easy 524 Yankee, London control, expect radar vectors, RNAV runway 07.
Expect radar vectors, RNAV runway 07, easy 524 Yankee.
Easy 524 Yankee, radar vectors, RNAV runway 07, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, RNAV runway 07, ready for descent, easy 524 Yankee.
Easy 524 Yankee, Aldergrove landing runway 07.
Aldergrove, landing runway 07, easy 524 Yankee.
Easy 524 Yankee, contact Aldergrove approach 133.125.
Contact Aldergrove approach 133.125, easy 524 Yankee.
Raven Foxtrot Alpha, contact Farnborough approach 134.355.
Contact Farnborough approach 124.255, Raven Foxtrot Alpha.
Sharp 267, London control, expect Beantree Romeo, runway 10 left.
Expect Broome 3 Romeo, runway 10 left, Shamrock 267.
Fraction 974 Foxtrot, contact London control 118.475.
Contact London control 118.475, fraction 974 Foxtrot. London control, Shamrock 749, good afternoon, flight level 360.
Shamrock 749, London control, radar contact. Shamrock 749, London control, expect nearest 1 Romeo, runway 10 left.
Expect nearest 1 Romeo, runway 10 left, Shamrock 749.
Ryanair 6 Whiskey Hotel, contact Manchester approach 121.355.
Contact Manchester approach 121.355, Ryanair 6 Whiskey Hotel.
Shamrock 239, contact Dublin approach 119.555. Contact double approach 119.555 Shamrock 239. Easy 820, London Control. Expect to sit 1 Golf, runway 08 right. Expect to sit 1 Golf, runway 08 right, easy 820. Easy 573 Papa, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, easy 573 Papa.
Tumjet 34 Hotel, London Control. Expect to sit 1 Golf, runway 08 right.
Expect to sit 1 Golf, runway 08 right, Tumjet 34 Hotel.
Cargo 65 Mike Heavy, contact Shamrock Oceanic 123.95.
Contact Shamrock Oceanic 123.95, Cargo 65 Mike Heavy.
Speedbird 89 Echo Golf, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Speedbird 89 Echo Golf.
Logan 697, contact Manchester approach 121.355. Contact Manchester approach 121.355, Logan 697. Shamrock 749, descend to flight level 240.
Descend to flight level 240, Shamrock 749.
ED30 Charlie Victor, London Control. Expect us to 1 Lima, runway 04.
Expect us to 1 Lima, runway 04, EC30 Charlie Victor.
ED24 Mike Uniform, contact London Control 118.475.
Central 118.475, ED24 Mike Uniform.
Shamrock 267, V3 Romeo, runway 10 left, report ready for descent.
Shamrock 267 ready for descent.
Shamrock 267, descend to flight level 200.
Roger, descend flight level 200, Shamrock 267.
Easy 573 Papa, contact Scottish Control 119.875, bye-bye.
Contact Scottish Control 119.875, easy 573 Papa. Have a good afternoon.
Checklists.
Queenston 645,
well,
London Control. Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 04.
Seatbelts.
Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 04, Queenston 645.
Okay. Radio now set.
Descent 1 Golf, runway 08 right, report ready for descent. Descent 1 Golf, runway 08 right, ready for descent, easy 820. Easy 820, descend to flight level 200. Descend to flight level 200, easy 820. Speedbird 89 Echo Golf, contact Scottish Control 119.875.
Central 119.875, Speedbird 89 Echo Golf, bye-bye.
Tumjet 34 Hotel, to sit 1 Golf, runway 08 right, report ready for descent.
To sit 1 Golf, runway 08 right, ready for descent, Tumjet 34 Hotel.
Tumjet 34 Hotel, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Tumjet 34 Hotel.
Shamrock 267, contact Shannon Control 132.15.
Shannon Control on 132.15, Shamrock 267. Shannon Control, Shamrock 267, descending flight level 200.
Shamrock 267, Shannon Control, identified. Ryanair 256 Papa, descend to flight level 100. Descend to flight level 100, Ryanair 256 Papa. Ryanair 256 Papa, contact Scottish Control 119.875.
Centre on 119.875, Ryanair 256 Papa.
Easy 3009, contact London Control 118.775.
Centre on 118.775, Easy 3009.
Shannon Control, Easy 3176, good afternoon, flight level 330.
Easy 3176, Shannon Control, identified. Speedbird 2273 Heavy, contact Scottish Control 119.875, have a good afternoon.
Centre on 119.875, Speedbird 2273 Heavy. Easy 9920, contact Aldergrove approach 133.125.
Contact Aldergrove approach 133.125, Easy 9920.
Shamrock 267, descend to flight level 070.
Then flight level 070, Shamrock 267.
Shannon Control, Ryanair 2 Whiskey X-Ray, good afternoon, flight level 370. Ryanair 2 Whiskey X-Ray, Shannon Control, radar contact.
Preparation for landing, please return to your seats and ensure that all cabin baggage is securely stowed.
Ryanair 2 Whiskey X-Ray, contact London, control 118.775.
Now be returned.
Center on 118.775, Ryanair 2 Whiskey X-Ray, bye-bye.
Laptops and larger portable electronic devices must now be switched off and securely stowed, either in your cabin baggage or in the overhead lockers. If you have any rubbish or items you wish to dispose of, please have them ready for collection when the crew pass through the cabin shortly.
Shannon Control, Sky Europe Uniform November, through 2,300 feet for 3,400 feet.
And your seat back is in the fully upright.
Sky Europe Uniform November, Shannon Control, identified. Continue climb to 3,400 feet, QNH 1018.
Continue climb to 3,400 feet, QNH 1018, Sky Europe Uniform November.
With any instructions they may give. Thank you.
Shamrock 267, contact Dublin approach 121.1.
Dublin approach on 121.1, Shamrock 267. Dublin approach, Shamrock 267, flight level 096 for flight level 070.
Shamrock 267 Dublin approach, QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 10 left with the off-flex transition.
For landing, we kindly ask that you return to your seat and ensure all cabin baggage is safely stowed. All portable electronic devices, including mobile phones and tablets, should now be switched.
Landing runway 10 left with the OLEX transition, QNH 1018, Shamrock 267.
Either in your cabin baggage or in the overhead lockers. If you have any items for disposal, please have them ready as we'll be coming through the cabin shortly to collect any remaining waste. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened, your tray table is stowed, and your seat back is in the fully upright position with the armrest down. All window blinds must now be opened. The cabin crew will now pass through to ensure the cabin is secure for landing. We appreciate your cooperation with any instructions. Thank you.
Shamrock 267, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1018, Shamrock 267.
Shamrock 267, cleared direct Oslex, cross Oslex at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 10 left.
Cleared direct Oslex, cross Oslex at or above.
Dublin approach, Logan 25 Juliet Delta, flight level 0904, we have India.
Logan 25 Juliet Delta Dublin approach, QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 10 left with the IFAP transition.
QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 10 left with AFBAP transition. Logan 25 Juliet Delta.
Dublin approach, Jensen 91 Mike Kilo, good afternoon, flight level 070, we have India.
Jensen 91 Mike Kilo Dublin approach, good afternoon, QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 10 left with the Oslex transition.
QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 10 left with the Oslex transition, Jensen 91 Mike Kilo.
All aircraft be advised, information Juliet now current, QNH 1018.
Dublin approach, YN9 Golf Uniform, good afternoon, 1,000 feet with information Juliet.
YN9 Golf Uniform, Dublin approach, QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 10 left with the Oslex transition.
QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 10 left with the Oslex transition, YN9 Golf Uniform.
Speed checked, flaps 1. Speed checked, flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps free.
Okay, landing checklist. Forward altitude. Set. Glide slope captured. Landing gear. Okay. Nose light. Taxi. Spoilers. Armed.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Shamrock 267, contact Dublin Tower 124.68, bye-bye.
Tower on 124.68, Shamrock 267.
Cabin crew
Negative, tower on 124.68.
Tower on 124.68, Shamrock 267. Dublin Tower, Shamrock 267, ILS 10 left.
Shannon, at door 1 left, cabin is secure for landing.
Shamrock 267, Dublin Tower, continue.
Roger, continue, Shamrock 267.
Gear down.
Shamrock 267, wind 355 at 7 runway 10 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 10 left, Shamrock 267.
minimum.
Continue.
Retard.
Spoilers. No reverse engine 1 and engine 2. Decel. $70 knots.
Shamrock 267, exit right at November 2.
Exit right, November 2, Shamrock 267.
For your safety, please remain seated
Auto
with your
brake
seatbelt
off.
fastened until the aircraft has arrived on stand and the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Once the seatbelt sign is turned off, you may use your mobile phones and small electronic devices. Before leaving the aircraft, please ensure you take all of your personal belongings with you, including any reading material you may have brought on board. Be sure to check the seat pocket in front of you and the overhead lockers. Please take care when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have...
Shamrock 267, contact ground 125.885.
...to yourself or fellow passengers.
Ground on 125.885, Shamrock 267.
Have your boarding card ready, as it may be checked by airport.
Negative. Ground on 125.885.
All of the crew, thank you for flying with Aer Lingus.
Ground on 125.885, Shamrock 267.
Thank you, and we wish you a safe onward journey.
Dublin ground, Shamrock 267, request taxi to assigned gate.
Shamrock 267, ramp 414, taxi by November, Foxtrot outer, Foxtrot inner, Foxtrot 3 Foxtrot, Foxtrot 2 Foxtrot 1 Bravo 1.
Taxi to ramp 414 via November, Foxtrot outer, Foxtrot inner, Foxtrot 3, Foxtrot, Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot 1, Bravo 1, Shamrock 267.
cabin crew, doors to manual and cross-check. You may now disembark the aircraft. Please take care when moving through the cabin and while exiting the aircraft. Remember to take all of your personal belongings with you, including any items from the seat pockets and the overhead lockers. If you have any items you wish to dispose of, please bring them with you and hand them to a member of the crew at the door. Thank you.
Logan 25 Juliet Delta, ramp 602 taxi via November 3 November, Kilo, Charlie, Foxtrot Alpha, Papa 1, hold short runway 16.
Ramp 602 via November 3 November, Kilo, Charlie, Foxtrot Alpha, Papa 1, hold short runway 16 Logan 25 Juliet Delta.
Thanks for flying with us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe.